Here we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Check this out. I am here at Banks Power and we're going to be checking some stuff out. This is first thing that just pulled up, but we actually rode here in a Dirty Max. Got Rain Man here, but Banks Power got a brand new LP5 or whatever the LPs they call them. I know this is something that a lot of guys are asking about, is the gauge pod mount for the A-pillar. I know it's something that I'm definitely want to be checking out. Aaron, what'd you think about this dude?
Well,
what do you think?
We didn't think, I know we were talking about
Like it was a fleeting thought in conversation, and then a couple text messages later, dude, and we're here, like,
you know, texting Jay, and now we're here. So this is Jay. He's the man. Hey, yeah.
Look at that. This is what we're gonna be hopefully getting hooked up with. We got, if you want the dual one, there's another pod right here.
Fire up.
Yeah. This is something that's gonna be real cool because nobody wants to lose their grab handle, but now we have an alternative that is going to allow you to use your factory grab handle and still retain that factory look. Oh, you got baby seat.
I won't let you shoot what's actually
If
off
the other
limits.
guy gets a hold of that, you guys are in trouble. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's the L5P.
Yes, so this is 2020.
Okay.
These are all of our 4-channel and 5-channel modules.
Okay.
So you've got sensors going everywhere.
So how many can you stack up in that series?
I believe up to 6, but if
Okay.
you need to go more, we have some custom firmware that'll let you go up to 16.
No way. All right. What does it do with those signals that it intercepts?
It is, well, it's manipulating them.
Okay.
And how shall I say this? It's very elegantly under-reporting certain signals, so your ECM over-delivers.
Got it. So we're not changing your ECM tune.
Not at all.
You're just encouraging it to do what you want it to do.
Correct.
Got it.
If
Very
I
good.
tell you that you're only 5'9", what do? You all of a sudden you stand up
stand up
straight.
a little tall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
like,
like
you're
5'9".
only 5'9". So I tell the truck it's 80 horsepower shy.
Oh, so it goes, wait, we're low on fuel pressure, or we're low on output. The driver's asking for this, and I can do that.
Exactly
So
right.
it go ahead and feeds it some more juice.
And
okay, I
the
see.
ECM does not know that the signals it's receiving have been manipulated.
I see. Okay.
So when you remove it, it's like it was never there.
And so you're 100% emissions compliant then. You've got
Yes.
no issues with.
No, everything carries a carb EO.
Got it.
So each
Very
one, all of our modules
Carbio.
have carb EOs. That's an executive order from the California Air Resource Board, and that means that it has passed all the emissions tests and meets the minimum standards by the state of California.
I see. Okay. Very good. Very good.
Yo, check this out. Look at these tires right here. That's major chunking. And I learned a fun fact about the chunking. Check this out. It happens on the dyno. The rollers tear up those tires. Like, look at that one right there. Look familiar? Does this place look familiar? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you guys a hint. Look at that. Exhaust fans. Those are the cooling vents for the dyno. We are at the weighted down testing area. Surprise, surprise. I had no idea I was gonna be here to do this today, but I'm here. I'm standing on the dyno pad at Banks Power. How freaking cool is that? All right, we're going inside. Let's go inside and check out the shop. Look at this place. Dude, there's the man. There's the man. That's Gale over there. There he goes.
And can you do, you guys want shakes or
Coke.
Cokes, like 3 Cokes.
Coke.
Yeah.
You guys ever had In-N-Out?
Yeah, and then a Canadian one of those.
We are today. Bunch of exhaust stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Just another normal shop. Just something that feels like another homey environment.
Yeah.
We got the yard dog here. Look at that. Hey, hang on. I touched it. Yes! I touched Gale Banks' truck. Hey, we made a video about one of these. Check that out. And it works too.
Hey, look, I got one of those.
You gotta sign this.
We just signed in. We got these cool. We got these cool name tags.
Survey.
He's doing survey.
A dealer. We have these. We have these 2 buildings. We have these 2 buildings. We have those 2 buildings. We have the one with the ladder on it back there. Another 25,000 feet, and then we have 5 2,000 square foot. Howdy. I was just giving these guys a quick tour.
He's talking to Gale.
Find you, and I think Kim was
We should be getting our In-N-Out.
Warning.
start with the boring stuff.
All right. I'll stay in my lane. It's your show, sir.
These are all the scraps, samples, destroyed stuff. Yep, a lot of scrap.
Say bye.
a lot of scrap. A lot of 5-inch pipe up there. A lot of exhaust.
Ooh, this could be coming to you right here.
So this is where we're sending out all the goodies.
This is your Raiders of the Lost Ark right here. It goes on forever with Banks goodies.
So when we order product, it's coming right out of this building right here.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we have one, this building, and then the far building behind the American flag where it says Banks on the inside of that bay.
I see her.
We have another logistics center, another 30,000 square feet behind that.
Okay. 2022 Cadillac CT6 all-wheel drive. Customer states, do not touch my car. Not even kidding. This is Gale Banks' car. Do not touch Gale's car. Don't do it. And we're entering restricted area. No filming. It says it right on the door. We're done. See you guys in a minute.
What that number actually is.
All right, we're leaving the restricted area. I can't tell you, but you guys wouldn't believe what's going on in that building. You wouldn't believe it. I wasn't allowed to record it either. Sorry. Maybe next time.
You guys have, so I'm gonna have, let's put a set of clear glasses on you. Shot glasses, you're fine.
I am safety squint exempt. See, I've got the exemption. Corrective lenses. Yeah.
You get to wear the funky, ugly ones like me.
Sorry, man. Hostess says these are good.
Install safety squints.
Safety squint. We're good to go. Those are awful.
These are freaking awful.
Incredible machinery. I thought I was doing good when I got a press. Thanks, Ed.
You've got the new school technology, which is our CAD department, mechanical engineering, will send a file across the street and we can cut it and bend it right on this machine that's behind here on the big 5-inch bending machine.
Yep.
Or we can do it a traditional style, which is with a jig, kind of like this guy over here. And we'll do it with using these jigs on the far side over here. You'll see what I'm talking about? those are all exhaust hangers coming in. We have those fit out of house. You've got jigs here, so everyone is identical. You see how they're formed?
I see.
All of the jigs are stored above. We bring them down when we need it.
Wow. So they put the exhaust pipes all in here and then weld them all together. And I guess I've never seen that before. That's I've always wondered how they make all the bends and then glue them all together.
So what'll happen is all the raw goods will come in on this far side here. You can see all the pipe coming in. It'll get cut to size, right? All the lengths. Then it'll get carted up, and then it'll go either into bending or welding. So you ask, how do you bend 5-inch stainless steel? This machine right here.
That's the bender
Bender
for
for
those.
5-inch.
That
Correct.
goes in there.
Then you've got the manual
Okay.
over here.
How we're working. It's a good machine too. See how we don't kink anything where it makes the bends? You don't have any marks and indentations. That's a good bender. That's a primo machine.
Following you.
America.
America.
Safety. We've got raw material getting broken down to the right lengths. That's what our guy's doing over here. He's gonna take this piece, he's gonna chop it up in the right sections. Hey, what's up, my man? And he's gonna prep that for the next stage in production. There's 6 TIG weld guys here, 3, and then I think 3 on the other side, and that's where they're setting up some of the smaller components. See what this guy's doing.
America.
100%. Game on. Wow, look at that bandsaw. Look at that thing. It's a through table saw. Smaller pieces. Yeah, we're on the other side of that first TIG station we saw, so we've got 3 more stations back here. It's all handmade.
Perfecto. Have a good day.
Danger, danger.
You know what I don't know after this. Get ready. He's going to be using the big machine here. So I have a good off-camera story when you're ready.
He said there's not a lot of these machines west of the Mississippi that will bend stainless steel 5-inch. We just heard a funny story how this was delivered and it didn't work out too well for the person who delivered it and dropped it off. We just saw some pretty cool stuff. But we're walking over here. We're finally gonna meet the man, the myth, the legend himself. This is his Blackwing. This is Gale's.
Got some banks down there.
Oh.
Man, we're in the lab. We're in the conference room. About to have some chow. What'd you get over there? We got a spork. That's this is In-N-Out burger, right?
I guess this is the thing, huh?
That's the thing.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
How do you
You
do?
guys, I'm good. I'm Kim, by the way.
Hi, Kim.
I'm Gale's assistant.
Thank you
Are
so
you
much.
guys okay with
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Great.
We're loving
Right.
it. Of
Are
course.
you oh,
Thank you.
all right.
So, A-Rod, I'm not sure, but I think we're about to sit down and have lunch with Gale.
We haven't had In-N-Out before, so
Yeah,
we're
getting
gonna
In-N-Out.
we're getting In-N-Out.
Menu. You have to know what to ask for because it's not on the menu. Like,
Oh.
but everyone does.
So it's not on the menu, but that's what you order. So you don't know.
Well,
Okay.
So that's a standard double-double, right? That's a double-double with cheese.
Uh-huh.
But animal-style fries, and there's a million different ways that they'll make them for you. But this is, I went standard for you guys because I
Copy that.
didn't want to blow your mind.
Oh, this whole day is already, it's been a explosion in the head. Absolutely.
So this would be 100% throttle, and this is 100% signal, and you end up basically with stock like that. So there's your 100%, there's your 100% type of thing. Corner's in the wrong place, but you get the idea. The guys, the cheap setups, they just do this. They're all straight lines. So, and then this is dead pedal. So you go, say you're going 50% somewhere here. Yeah, 50% here is 100% here. So you'd have a curve that would intersect that, or a straight line actually. So you go down halfway, and you've got all you're gonna get. This is,
Because it just ramps it up
Yeah,
to 100%
this is-
throttle right away.
Can't
this
go
is,
beyond
this
100%.
is, this is the TPS and this is the pedal.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at 50 on the pedal, and you're at 100 on TPS, and then all of this is dead.
Nothing.
So I went, we ain't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever, you know what a plate car is, NASCAR?
No.
Real fast tracks, like Daytona, they put a restrictor plate
Yes, sir.
under the carburetor and now under the throttle body. So that happens in a plate car. You go to 50 or 60% pedal movement, and you got all of it because the plate's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you continue to open up the throttle, but the throttle is now down here, not up here.
Designed for measuring, in quotes, CFM, this flow bench has been hot rodded with a MAF sensor, so we know the air mass. So we
I
are
see
now
it.
measuring air mass, where Gale is single-handedly is trying to move the industry in that direction.
Well, air mass mixes with fuel mass,
Right.
air-fuel ratio.
You know, and again, one of the things that stands out to me the most is you guys are actually using your products that you're selling retail as part of your R&D process. You're running iDash and analog modules here just to measure
Be known.
your test equipment.
We did that for our own use. Now we're selling them.
Well, I'm glad you are, because I've got 2 of them. Yes, sir, I've got 2 of them.
This outflows a straight piece of pipe. So if you were to measure the outlet here versus the outlet at the end of a straight piece of pipe, this is better.
Literally.
Yes.
That's awesome. Talk about engineering where you can do a 160-degree bend.
Exactly. And it outflows a straight piece. It absolutely does. It's the way we diffuse the air. The thing is if you do it on a back end of a turbine, on a turbocharger, straight piece, it doesn't flow as well as an 18-degree included ankle megaphone. Well, that's the megaphone bent over. So
I see.
and it's not the hot side, it's the cold side. But the same calculations, the same dynamics move, whether the gas is hot or cold.
Whoa. Out of the way. We're packing up. It's 5 o'clock.
I did put the shed for the rain.
All right, we officially left Banks. We had a definite behind the scenes, what they do there. We're actually walking down the PCH right now. We just got dropped off by one of the homeboys. He was they definitely rolled out the red carpet today, picked us up, dropped us off. We tried.
And we got In-N-Out Burger for lunch. Never had that before.
First
Yep.
time. It was definitely an eye-opening experience. There's a lot of stuff that you guys may not think of or know of that goes on behind the scenes with R&D and instrumentation and a lot of connecting the dots that you and I don't see, that nobody sees except for the team that make these products for our truck. These air filters and these quality components that you're going to want to ultimately spend your money on. So it was definitely a better way for us to appreciate what the Banks team does, not only for our Ford platform, but for the Duramax and Cummins and even our military. So, it's not just an application for, your gas jobs. They're, fitting products on many different vehicles, and it was cool to see that.
My takeaway was it's kind of the same. It's a lot more than air filters and shiny diff covers and gauges. Like I think you said it and you overlooked a little bit. The involvement in things that go unnoticed, like power plants for offshore vessels, for example. You know, nobody even knows about that. This man's doing so much work behind the scenes for all of us, whether you indulge in his products or not. You know, it's I learned a saying. It's called BPI, Banks per square inch, and it's everywhere in places that none of us ever thought about before.
Yeah, it was really cool. Definitely appreciate the intricacy that goes into each of these components. For instance, we saw the manufacturing of a Derringer, and I think this may have been a new one coming out for a vehicle line. But the part that the worker was going to solder out, micro soldering, I mean, this, I don't even know what it was. How big was that?
What? Oh, the little
Like that looked like a grain.
It was a little
of
circuit
pepper.
board thing. I'd call it half the size of a grain of rice. I mean, it was. I had the safety squint. I mean, look real close to see what it was, and it was just in the palm of this guy's hand.
Yeah,
they've got to work under what is called microscopes, but not the type you look for. It's a microscope that projects onto the screen, and that's how they can see the components that they're working on.
It was, I guess I never really realized how all these exhaust systems are made, and like when we have all of these bends and angles on this exhaust, when we buy these things and we get a Banks product and it's, you know, wrapped up in its plastic cushion, you know, whatnot, when you get the component and you're like, whoa, look at this bend, you know, it goes over your axle flawless. Well, in the video that you guys saw, that mandrel bender, which does 4-inch and 5-inch, is a very important piece of equipment that they need. And I think we may take for granted what it takes to make these parts, and we're not thinking on scale, you know, when we're thinking about just the part we're getting. I mean, this part's being expedited all over, you know, the globe.
I think that that mandrel bender we were looking at, I think they said it was one of very few of that unit with those capabilities west of the Mississippi River. That's big. So there's a handful of them in this entire side of the country. That's a big deal when we just saw one of them.
Yeah. Let us know. This is a little B-roll after video. You know, what Banks products are you guys rolling? Are you just rocking the swag, or are you guys, you know, actually rocking their products, whether it's, you know, hard parts, electronics, which I might highly recommend. So let us know. He's posting his video on his channel. We're gonna be posting this. We're gonna keep it real. Let us know what Banks are running. We'll see you.